Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen, video number 9, and I'm going to make a low-carb cauliflower fried rice today. Again, we go back to we're in quarantine, so what do we have in our refrigerator or our freezer? Okay, so here are some of the ingredients, okay? If you watched my chili recipe, you know that I had frozen mushrooms, I had peppers, of course I had all kinds of peppers, you know that. I always have garlic, I buy that in bulk, I use garlic all the time. I had onion, I sliced that up, and I decided I had carrot, so I shredded that up, and I had celery. And then of course I had cauliflower. So my cousin, I was talking to her this morning, hey Barb, and she said, you know, I've tried cauliflower rice and I don't know, it's just soggy, it doesn't work right. I 100% agreed with her because the first time I made cauliflower rice, it was disgusting. I was like, what's all the rage here? This is gross. Again, I've been tweaking recipes for 3 years now, so I found a way to solve that problem. Okay, today I'm going to use fresh cauliflower. So I ground the fresh cauliflower up. If you have a food processor, you're gonna wanna put it in your food processor. I have my blender, as you know, I don't have a food processor. So hopefully I will invest in one at some point. But here's the cauliflowered rice. I had fresh cauliflower, and if you can see, you know, it's the texture of cauliflower, okay? So I have that. Let me show you the vegetables I had. So I sliced up mushroom, okay? I didn't feel like shredding, so I put these in the Ninja and just got them small pieces. And then I chopped up celery, and I chopped up onion, and I didn't chop up too much pepper today, and I did just red and green, although you know I have yellow and orange if you saw my chili video. And of course garlic. Okay, I love garlic. And then as far as meat, is this going to be pork fried rice? Is this going to be chicken fried rice? Well, you know what? I like to kill a million birds with one stone, okay? So I had turkey breast in the freezer. I took that out. My mom loves soup. I don't like soup, but she loves soup. So I will make soup for her. So what I did was, and what I have cooking here, I have the turkey breast simmering, and I have it simmering in half water, half chicken bone broth. Okay, so I'm gonna use some of that turkey breast and put it in and make turkey's, you know, fried rice. Why not, right? So we are going to start with, I have toasted sesame oil. We're going to start with, I'm saying 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons, because you know what? If you have the flavor, this is a half of a tablespoon measurer. If you have the flavor of sesame, soy, garlic, ginger, you're good. You can put anything in this and it'll be fried rice, okay? So we have our sesame oil, and then we're going to put in our vegetables and we're going to saute them. But here's the key, to not have soggy cauliflower. You're not going to put the cauliflower in the beginning. If you're using fresh cauliflower, you're going to put that in at the very end because you can eat fresh cauliflower raw, right? So you really don't need to cook it real well. It has a lot of water in it. It will get mushy. So put the cauliflower in at the very end if you're using the fresh cauliflower. If you're using the frozen riced cauliflower, put it in a high oven on 425 for about 15 minutes. I like to put it on parchment paper because it kind of like dehydrates, as Barb said. Okay, my cousin Barb. It almost dehydrates. And then you put that in at the end also. If you put it in the beginning, it will get mushy and it just doesn't taste right, okay? So we are going to start adding our ingredients. Now, I am going to try and make a 1 serving recipe here so you get an idea as to what to do. So I never measure anything, but I'm gonna try and measure for you. So we're gonna got, this is a 1/2 teaspoon, okay? And you know, I'm thinking a hearty 1/2 teaspoon of garlic is good. We're gonna put that in. And then I'm thinking, no, we don't want that too high because we don't want our garlic to get too toasty. I'm thinking maybe a 1/4 cup of diced onion because you want that flavor. The garlic and the onion. You want that flavor. That's wonderful. Get a spoon here, and we're gonna mix that up. Oh, smells delicious. Smells delicious. By the way, I'm at a different angle today, right? Because I want you to see what I'm doing at the stove here. Oh, I don't know if you can completely see. The peppers. So I had a couple strips. I'm gonna put 1/2 of the red, 1/2 of the green, because again, this is just 1 portion. And the celery, I think I'm gonna go with a 1/2 cup on the celery as well. I mean a 1/4 cup, I'm sorry. 1/4 cup on the celery as well. And carrots, I think I'm gonna measure this out by the tablespoon just because carrots are high in carbs and we kind of want to stay away from too much. So I'm thinking 2 tablespoons of the shredded carrot, okay? And then the mushrooms, this was 3 mushrooms, so I'll do 1 1/2 mushrooms, so I'll do 1/2 of this, okay? Again, we're doing 1 serving. Oh, look at the pretty colors, right? All those colors, the smell is phenomenal. Oh, wow. Okay, so we're gonna saute that up. I can put that on a little higher now. Salt and pepper to taste. I put the pink salt in. The pink salt it tastes saltier to me. So, you know, sprinkle it on to your taste. Okay, I love black pepper. So, again, that's to taste. Okay. Oh, this is smelling so good. And you know, I ran out of fresh ginger. I was gonna grate the fresh ginger today. That's not happening. Okay, so I am going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of the ground ginger. Okay, now you might need to put a little more ginger depending on your taste. Okay, we're gonna stir that up, let that simmer. Oh, this is looking so good. Yeah, this will be dinner tonight. I had some leftover broccoli from last night, and you could add that in. Whatever you have in your house, you know, add it in. Vegetables are great, loaded with vitamins. But I had broccoli last night, and I had it for lunch. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna leave the broccoli out of this. Okay, now we're gonna come over to the meat. The turkey breast that's going to double for the soup for my mom. Okay, and I'm going, because it's an individual serving, I do weigh things. I have a scale over here. I weigh out how much I'm going to put in. So this is 1½ ounces. I will chop this up because I am putting 1 egg in. So an egg is about 1½ ounces, and then I have 1½ ounces of turkey, and I am chopping this up. I'll come over here. I don't know if you can see me better over here. I'm gonna chop up the turkey. Okay. Okay, so again, this is an individual serving and it's just for me. So I try to get in about 3 ounces of protein, but if you double it, if that's what you're into, just double it. Okay, so I'm putting the turkey in there. Gonna saute that up with all these flavors. And now we're going to put in the cauliflower rice. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with a half a cup of the cauliflower rice in here. Okay, and we're gonna saute that up. Oh, wow. Whoa. How nice does this look? I wish I don't have you angled right, but this is looking wonderful. Look, oh, and it just smells so good. Okay. I'll let that saute for a minute, and I'm gonna go get the eggs. Sorry, I'll be out of sight in a minute here. Okay, and I put just one egg in. Okay, I will show you how I do it. Oh, hopefully you can see it. There are a couple ways you can do it. You can drop the egg in. You make like a hole in the center, and you drop the egg in, and you let it cook a little bit so that the yolk, you know, it cooks a little bit, and then you kind of chop it up and let it spread throughout, right? Or you can scramble it and mix it in. I kind of like it where you put it in the center of your, you know, mixture here, let it cook for a little bit, and then chop it up, okay? Before I put the egg in, I am going to put, of course, you need soy sauce, right? However, this one is better for you, okay? I love it. The Bragg's Liquid Aminos, you can see I'm really low on this, but I do have this. I have this still in the house because before I changed over to this product, I did have this. So if I need to use it, I will, just to finish it up, but I do have this on order with my groceries. So in here, I will put in, I'm gonna start with a half of a tablespoon. You might need a full tablespoon, so we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna need a full tablespoon, okay? So now, as long as you have ginger, you have the soy sauce, you have the garlic, it's going to taste like fried rice. I don't care what you put in this. All right? And then we are going to put our egg in. Let that cook for a little bit. In the center. I'm sorry I don't have it angled right. You can't see it cooking. And that was my whole point to moving the video camera, or my phone rather. But we will see here. So this is smelling delicious. Let me get a plate so you can see what this looks like at the end. Takes a little while for the egg to cook up enough so that it doesn't get mixed in like a scrambled egg. So I just want you to know that use any vegetables you have. If you don't want to put any meat in it and you just want to put another egg in there to get the protein in, do that. Just have, you know, a vegetable fried rice. Whatever you have, use. Be creative. So, I wish I could talk to you. If I were live, I guess I could talk to you back and forth, but I haven't done anything live yet, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, the egg is cooking up nice. All right. How many of us love Chinese food, right? But when you get it out, oh God, you never know what on earth people are putting in it. This tastes so good. Oh, you're gonna love it. I'm telling you. Now I chopped up the egg, you know, a little bit, and then you kind of mix it in here. Oh, this looks delicious. And then dinner. Oh boy. Oh, this smells amazing. Wow. Look at that. Okay, so here you go. Cauliflower fried rice with turkey that I'm then going to make soup with for my mom, loaded with vitamin C, full of vitamins here. This is wonderful for you, so enjoy a low-carb fried rice. Any questions, please message me. Another video coming. Bye.